Alright, so I like legato, you probably like legato. One of the problems that I had when I started working on my legato was the pull-off. And the reason for that was that I really took the term pull-off to heart, which it makes it sound that you need to do it really hard. And that was the problem. So I would practice any type of legato thing super hard. So like, and I would be watching Steve Vai do stuff like, and I would be like, how is he doing that? He must have the strongest hands in, you know, the history of the world. But that's not the case, right? I mean, he might have, but you don't need that to play good legato. You just need to understand the actual technique. So I'm gonna just show you here what helped me when it came to the pull-offs specifically. So what you want to make sure when you do a pull-off is that you have the next finger in place at all times. And it might sound super obvious, but especially at string crossings, I see a lot of people doing this. So if we start from this note and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 notes, I see a lot of this in private students and people in general who have issues with legato, where they go 1 note, 2 notes, then down with the finger. So that's like a third, not note, but movement, and then they do the actual pull off, right? So what happens then, it becomes a disconnect in terms of movements synchronized with sound, right? So you go 1, 2, we're fine here. 3, no sound, but a movement. And then 4, you get the sound. So you have 4 movements, but only 3 sounds. And that makes it very confusing for the brain to keep it in time. So I found if you do it this way, 1, 2, getting these 2 fingers down at the same time helps to mitigate that. So you go 1, 2, 3. So 3 notes, 3 movements. So basically what you want to do is to synchronize the next finger in the legato sequence you're working. So if you change strings, you always want to make sure that the first and second finger is down at the same time. So if you happen to go to the index finger here, then you want to do that, right? So basically you can see it as you're preparing the pull off at all times. So a good exercise for this is just to repeat this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do that same thing with that thing as well, right? So 1, 3, 4. And of course you can do this as well. And I think if you get that in place, you will always have, you know, a better chance at least to get a fluid legato sound when descending. You do ascending legato, it doesn't really matter what you do with the notes before or the fingers before it, even though I think you should not necessarily lift them up, but you want to make sure you have an attack in every finger here. So if you had issues with the descending part of legato, give this little practice trick a try, and I think you will be very happy with the results. So this is another reason why I practice so slowly, because I can't do this if I try to sit around like that. I need to really make sure that I get the technique right. And you might wonder, like, what about the index finger? Usually that falls into place, but if you want to be really thorough here, you can go 1, 2, 3, and you see here when I do the pull off to the second finger, the index finger goes down. I've found that tends to happen anyway, but it doesn't hurt to focus on that as well. So find a tempo where you can really focus on this. And if you have issues with the descending part of legato, give this little practice trick a try, and I think you will be very happy with the results. So this is another reason why I practice so slowly, because I can't do this if I try to sit around like that. I need to really make sure that I get the technique right. And you might wonder, like, what about the index finger? Usually that falls into place, but if you want to be really thorough here, you can go 1, 2, 3, and you see here when I do the pull off to the second finger, the index finger goes down. I've found that tends to happen anyway, but it doesn't hurt to focus on this. And you want to get the fingers down at the same time. You don't want to get a gap. So, and one thing that can help initially is to just do it with a fingering. So 1, 2, 4, and then 1, 3, 4. Because those are the most common ones when you go down any type of scale. If I go down a harmonic minor scale here, still gonna be 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4 is a bit of a stretch, but it's still 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. So if you had issues with descending legato, give this a try and let me know in the comments how it worked out for you. If you want personal help from me, you can join the Practice Room Pro. I have a link down in the description below. Basically, you get all my teachable courses and all the exclusive materials in the Practice Room Pro school community. And you also get help from your fellow guitar players. There's basically no assholes allowed in this group. So everyone is very helpful and supportive. So if that sounds like your thing, you can find all the details in the description below.